Well, hello and welcome, international basketball fans. We're live here at the Amman Indoor Sports Arena for this game in the FIBA WBLA. That is the Women's Basketball League Africa Qualifiers. This tournament started on the 15th of October and it will finish on the 30th of November. 19 teams competing across to try and book their tickets to the 2025 FIBA Women's Basketball League Africas. Well, we have a very exciting match at the moment, as indeed Equity Bank will be taking on REG Women of Kigali. Well, this is going to be a very interesting matchup. Equity Bank coming from Kenya, while of course REG Basketball coming from Rwanda, and we're going to get this tip underway. Well, REG Women got off to a great start yesterday, but they're going to begin this game with a traveling violation. Not the greatest way to start, but for sure their victory yesterday. They took on the Fox Divas, winning 105-48. Well, REG Basketball indeed were led with 5 players scoring in double digits. As now both teams trying to find some sort of rhythm here early on. Remember, 19 teams will be competing to book their tickets for the 2025 FIBA WBLA. Well, an early three is taken. Not a bad look, but unable to knock it down. Well, some of the games we've seen, well, nice post off. The seal off is good. And the first 2 points being knocked down. Well, Equity Bank, as we mentioned, the Queens of Kenya versus the Queens of Kigali, Rwanda. Rwanda's been such a magnificent venue for many of the elite African basketball tournaments. We've seen the AfroBasket hosted there. We've seen the BAL qualifiers there as well. There's now REG Basketball trying to get something going. There's a step back, a deep three is up, but it's not going to go. Well, it does go out of bounds. So now these two teams will just try to settle into an offense. REG Women Basketball looking for their first field goal. Trying to inbound this one. Defense is being very tough for both these two teams. Irakoze now makes a penetration all the way to the bucket, but she's unable to finish. The rebound's been secured by Rachel Odiambo. Already you can see the defensive intensity as Okumu had to really struggle to get that pass away. The mid-range is up and a beautifully tucked away by Betty Kananu. 1-4-0 stock currently for the Queens of Kenya. But what can Destiny Philoxy pass this one down? Again, it's another good look. But the defense, the post-interior defense of... Well, nice transition. We got a bit of a block shot and a follow-up. A foul has... Well, no, a traveling violation's called. Well, Equity Bank, you can see really trying to push the tempo, playing at a very high-paced game of basketball. Question is, can they sustain this going forward? So REG Basketball will get this back. Still looking for the first field goal. Over 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. No help side defense, and the layup is easily tucked away. Well, that's a nice penetration. That time came from Victoria Reynolds. She was one of their top scorers yesterday. The blocking foul's been called, but the basket will not count. It's called on the ground. So that indeed will be a sideline or baseline possession to Equity Bank. Two-point lead currently to Equity Bank inside the paint again. Simply unstoppable. Well, every time they get the ball inside the key, you know it's going to be one outcome. Well, nice penetration initiates the contact, and she's able to finish that one off the backboard. But look how quickly Equity Bank wastes no time in getting the ball up the floor. Well, they go for a quick three. It's not going to go. The Queens of Nairobi fighting for every second chance, and that's going to go back to REG basketball. Queens of Kigali looking to tie the game up. Maybe take the lead if they go for a three-pointer. Well, we do apologize for the technical issues we're facing. We're now back. Nice dump down inside the paint's got to go up with it. And a beautiful finish. Well, that time Mercy Wanyama getting her first field goal of the game. And we're all locked in at 6 apiece. You can see the tempo. Both these two teams really trying to initiate a high pace of basketball early on. Well, nice little step in the lane. Can't finish. An offensive rebound. The putback is good. And this time Marian Nagaki Wanjiku getting her second field goal. She now gives Equity Bank a 2-point lead. Both teams exchanging field goals at the moment. Again, the tempo proving to be very, very tough between Equity Bank and REG basketball. Only have time for a three-pointer. But again, get inside the key now. No block, no charge, but the 2 points will count. And it's the same story. You just got to appreciate the way that Equity Bank find those openings inside the key. And it all starts with the penetrations from the perimeter. Goes in, gets the and one. Well, what a play by Destiny Philoxy. Well, she's been tough so far. She shows no fear whatsoever getting the ball inside the key. And now she has a chance to make this a potential three-point play. Well, a timeout is going to be called. These two teams will talk it over. And again, fans, we'd like to welcome everybody watching live on FIBA's official YouTube platform. If you are watching live, please let us know your name, which team you're supporting, and also let us know where are you watching this game in the world so we can give you a shout out. We'll be back in just under 1 minute. Well, it's time to give some shout-outs to our live viewers. Shout-out to M. Dejea. Shout-out to Dorea1. Shout-out to Quizera Christian, I believe. If I do pronounce your name incorrectly, I apologize. And shout-out to Slim Ndubi. So welcome to all of our fans. I think our fans are coming from beautiful Kigali, Rwanda. Remember, Rwanda, well, Kigali was the host nation. Well, Kigali was the host city, excuse me. Rwanda was the host nation of the 2021 FIBA Afrobasket. Again, shout out to Jean Damon Mugisha, Team Rwanda. Welcome, everybody. Well, unable to convert the three-point play. And hello to Evelyn Okumu. Welcome, everybody. It's going to be another turnover with 5:25 to go here in the first quarter. Both teams locked in at 10 apiece. This is the FIBA WBLA qualifiers. 19 teams will be playing from the 15th of October right to the 30th of November to book their tickets, of course, into the 2025 FIBA Women's Basketball League Africas. Well, a turnover. Equity Bank comes up with it. Bit of contact goes in, but she's unable to finish. Well, those are the opportunities that both teams need to convert. They play great defense, but they've got to convert those into fast break points. REG Basketball looking to take the lead for the first time. Pulls up from 15. Doesn't get the lucky roll. Another turnover. Oh, of course. Shout out to Filomena Kushe. Equity Kenyan living in Finland. Well, welcome, my friend. Welcome to Sylvia Kituku. Also rooting for Equity. Remember, we got the Queens of Kigali, Rwanda versus the Queens of Kenya. Well, nice dish off. Got to finish this one, and that was an exquisite play. Started with a ball screen, and then a simple dump down. What a play. Finally, REG Basketball do have the first lead of the game, as Equity Bank looking for a response at the moment. And a traveling violation is going to be called. A bit of a costly turnover. Well, now looking to build on a two-possession lead. What can they build on this play? Thought about going for the shot, pump fakes. Aggressive drive in, but she's unable to finish. 50-50 loose ball, and again, REG Basketball will come up with it. Foul goes in, gets the and one. Well, what a play. Both teams really fighting for every single possession. But at the moment, Odile Totoro will go to the free throw line, getting her first field goal. And so far, REG Basketball, 3 players of 4 points. Victoria Reynolds, Mercy Wanyama, and of course, Destiny Promise Philoxy. Well, in the case of Equity Bank, 2 players, well, Valerie Zakayo, not to mention Marion Nyagaki Wanjiku also have 4 points each. All 3:50 to go. It's still a 4-point game. There's now Equity Bank looking to push the tempo. Nice pass. Got to finish this one. That is simply BEA. Beautiful transition by Equity Bank. What can REG Basketball build on this one? Another penetration inside the paint now. Is the foul going to be called on the ground? That's the question. Yeah, I believe it is. So no free throws coming up at the moment. Well, we do apologize for the technical issues we have been facing. Nice penetration. They force another turnover now. Here come REG Basketball, leading by 2 points. But another turnover. Well, both teams right now just going through a bit of a barren spell of play and just need to try and settle into the game. You can understand they both like to push the tempo and play a very high-tempo game of basketball. But now they just need a little bit of stability. Two points of separation. Equity Bank looking to tie the game up. Nice pass down low. She's got to finish, but the rejection. Well, good defense. Here comes REG basketball. Another foul has been committed, so two more free throws. This time coming up for Christina King. But King yet to get some points on the board this evening. And now she has the chance. Well, King was definitely one of their top players yesterday in their very big victory that they had. She's proven to be one of the top players in this competition. REG basketball trying to put on the full court pressure. Now looking to extend this one. Well, they force another turnover. Now what can they build here? Wanyama gives this one up. Goes for a little teardrop. Another offensive rebound by Christina King. Good defense. Nikom Yiza again looking for the post entry pass down to Mercy Wanyama. And unfortunately for Equity Bank, that's going to be another foul. It is indeed a 6-point lead. So the correct score is REG basketball 18, Equity Bank 12. Mercy Wanyama, 5 points this evening. Looking to extend this to an 8-point lead. She makes the second free throw. And as you can see, REG basketball currently in total control of this game at the moment. They have the momentum. Well, it's actually, it is indeed. The correct score is actually 20-12. Another turnover. And now REG basketball, the Queens of Kigali, Rwanda, extending this lead even further. It's now run to 2 minutes. And again, more defensive pressure, but they turn it right back over. Well, it's still a double-digit lead to REG basketball. But you can just see how quickly they like to run. And sometimes it might just be a little too quick for them. Melissa Otieno will inbound this one for Equity Bank. They need to build something. Well, she tries to go quickly. This time they're able to recover possession. But another turnover. Here comes the Queens of Kigali, Rwanda. There's the kick out. One more pass. There's the three. It's up. Both teams fight over the rebound, but it's going to go back to Equity Bank. Looking to build on this offense. Foul has been called. Foul is going to be called against Nandi Uitanze. That's her first personal foul of the game. So that will be a sideline possession to Equity Bank. Well, the key thing at the moment here for Equity Bank is just trying to prevent the turnovers and start to build some high percentage looks. This is good defense. Oh, but again, it's the right idea, but they turn it over. But you like that, though. I mean, Judith Pantaleo went to the corner. She was wide open. But you've also got to credit the defense of REG basketball. They lead this one by 10 points. The three-pointer kicks out. They'll try another one. It's up, and away. It's good. Well, it's all REG basketball. The Queens of Kigali, Rwanda. They are cooking at the moment. Forcing turnovers, playing at their tempo, and this is good from Equity Bank. Pantaleo comes up with a loose ball. They've got to try and build something. Going for the post entry. Well, keeps it alive, yeah. Pantaleo goes in, she gets fouled, and she'll go to the free throw line. That's a much better offense by Equity Bank. Well, again, fans watching this game live on FIBA's official YouTube platform. This is the FIBA WBLA qualifiers. 19 teams will be competing to qualify for the 2025 FIBA Women's Basketball League Africa. If you are watching this game live, please let us know your name, where you're watching this game in the world, and let us know which team you're supporting so we can give you a shout out. Also, if you can, please hit the like button on this live stream and subscribe to FIBA on YouTube. REG basketball, another three. That's not going to go. Pass just a little too high there, and another turnover. REG basketball could potentially go for the very final possession here of the first quarter. Odile Totoro holding the ball in her hands, calling for that ball screen. Tries for the ISO. She'll pull up from 18. That's not going to go, but another offensive rebound. And that indeed will do the final seconds of the first quarter, where currently the Queens of Kigali, Rwanda lead this one 25-14 against the Queens of Kenya, Equity Bank. Well, we're going to take a short 2-minute break, and we will return momentarily. Well, now it's set to resume play here in the second quarter. Equity Bank trailing by 11 points, excuse me. Nice little backdoor play. He's got to finish this one, and that's a simple play. And again, a great job, effectively executed. Well, they've got to keep on building on these moments. That does cut it down to 9 points. Now Tetero goes into penetration. She draws another foul. She'll go back to the free throw line. Well, the one problem for Equity Bank, they are giving away too many fouls early on. They've got to make sure they stay out of foul trouble. Well, Tetero goes to the second free throw. She's able to knock that one down. Extending their lead just to further into double digits. And again, REG basketball putting on the full court pressure. Equity Bank right now struggling to break it down. There's the kick out. Pantaleo, three in the corner. That's not going to go. And look how quickly REG basketball get the ball out. Another penetration goes out of bounds, but it's going to remain possession to REG basketball on the baseline. Well, they try a three, it's up, and it's good. Well, now they're starting to make it rain from the perimeter. 13-point lead currently to the Queens of Kigali, Rwanda. But can Equity Bank respond? Now they try a three. That one's wide open. Again, a BEA. Beautiful response. And look at the beautiful sight of those Kenyan basketball fans behind the Equity Bank bench. They love it. They make this atmosphere truly incredible. And a traveling violation. Pantaleo with the suffocated defense. Could that be the catalyst that Equity Bank needs to get back into this game? To find that confidence. Well, they cut it down to 10 points. Nice penetration goes in. Now it's a 5-0 run for Equity Bank. And it's amazing what a three-pointer can do to a team's confidence. This is great patience and composure coming from REG basketball, identifying that their opponent's Equity Bank, flying with confidence in the moment. Ball's on the ground. Equity Bank comes up with it. Pantaleo, what can she build? Another penetration goes in, can't finish the follow-up. It's good. Now it's a 7-0 run for Equity Bank. And the Queens of Kenya. All of a sudden, they were down by 13. They have cut it down to well, they were down by 15, excuse me. Now they've cut it down to an 8-point ball, or 6-point ball game. We do apologize, the fluctuations in score, but again, basketball fans, if you're watching this game live on FIBA's official YouTube platform, where are you watching the game in the world? Let us know your name and which team you're supporting so we can give you a shout out. Well, welcome back from the timeout. It's been an excellent run coming from Equity Bank. And at one point, you felt their offense really lacked identity. They were causing too many turnovers for themselves, but now we're about to commit a personal foul. And now REG basketball looking for a response here in their offense. It's been a 7-0 run from Equity Bank. Nice penetration goes in, and that's simply tough with a capital T. We gotta love that way she just attacked the basket, putting it back to an 8-point bowl game. Well, if it is one thing that separates these two teams, it has, in my mind, been the defensive intensity of REG Bank. Or, excuse me, of REG basketball. Equity Bank at times, and again, Pantaleo just going to the bucket. Well, they've needed that perseverance from her in the backcourt. And look again just how quickly the Queens of Kigali, Rwanda, waste no time in getting the ball inbound. This is the FIBA WBLA. 19 teams here in the qualifiers. We do apologize for the technical issues. Well, as I mentioned, 19 teams will be trying to go through the qualifiers. It started on the 15th of October. It will finish on the 30th of November as we get set for the 2025 FIBA Women's Basketball League Africa. It's an 8-point ball game. REG basketball looking to go back up by 10. Well, 3 is up in the corner, and that's no good. Another 50-50 offensive rebound. Falling to REG basketball. And what can Equity Bank push? Well, nice little finish. Okay, maintaining the tempo of this game is going to be crucial. Well, fans, again, we do apologize for the technical issues we are facing, and we are trying to resolve them very shortly. Well, getting the shot off at the final seconds of the shot clock, and here comes Equity Bank, down by 8 points. Looking to push this one. Well, only 6 points. In these two points. Under 5.5 to go here currently in the first quarter. Well, another deep one goes flying. That's going to be unable to knock down. Well, nice finish. All of a sudden, it's a 2-possession ball game. And again, you got to love the tempo that these two teams are playing at. Well, again, just back and forth. Now we're under halfway. REG basketball need to find a way to break it down. They go for a 3. That's up, and the bank is open. Well, the Bank of Rwanda. The Bank of Kigali from three-point land. Extending this back to a 7-point ball game. Still 7 points separating both REG Basketball and Equity Bank. Another penetration in and around the defense. Little teardrop, and she is booking at the moment. What a play! Oh, Lamla Umunezero, excuse me. What a play she's been. Well, she's got 7 solid points here this evening. Really leading the way. Another pump fake. Step through, goes in. Oh, it's a great move, but she's unable to finish. And now REG Basketball, a chance to make it a 9-point ball game, goes in. Gets the and one. Well, that's what I'd like to call the Rwandan speed trail. That is Kigali transition basketball exemplified by REG Basketball, the queens of Kigali, Rwanda. You've got to love it. Equity Bank, again, trailing by double digits. They were able to get it down to 4 points. And now they find themselves on the back heel again. What can they build from this offense? Trying to get a high percentage look from the field. But nothing prevailing at the moment. Time winding down here on the shot clock. Got to get something going. Another penetration goes in. That's a tough finish with the left hand, giving it a simple touch off the bank. Under 3.5 to go here in the second quarter. Oh, good defensive take. No charge called. Another three. And another 50-50. One goes out of bounds. Well, number 7 for REG Basketball, Lamla Umunezero. She has been incredible tonight. Well, Rosin Mikomiza will go to the bench. She'll take a breather. As well as Odile Totoro. She's also been terrific tonight. But the leading scorer for REG Basketball indeed has been number 11. Well, number 1, excuse me. Destiny Promise Philoxy. She's got 11 points. He's now under 3 minutes. 9-point lead to REG Basketball of Kigali, Rwanda. Well, looking to build this one. Nowhere to go at the moment. Stepping out for a deep three. It's up. That's no good. Munezero trying to go for the offensive board. A 2-on-1. Fakes the pass. Unable to finish. And the defensive presence just proven to be too tough by Christina King. And Munezero, 7 points tonight. She was wide open. Can't get it, though. King, another offensive board. She can't put the second chances in. Is now Equity Bank. Looking to push this one. 3 is up in the corner. It's a good look, but she's unable to knock it down. And look at Umunezero. 2-on-1. Gives the pass up. Got to finish. Oh, baby! Kigali transition basketball exemplified by REG Basketball Club. And another turnover. Well, here we go. Christina King will finish this one. She's got 6 points tonight. Extending that lead even further. And now Equity Bank, they have to call timeout. It is all REG basketball. The Queens of Kigali, Rwanda. They have the lead. They lead 46-33. Well, we're under 2 minutes. And Equity Bank did find a way to get back in this. They cut it down to as many as 4 points. A nice penetration in and around the rim protecting defense, but another missed attempt for Equity Bank. Nazaro right now has been such a dominant player off the bench for REG basketball. And around the defense, she draws another foul, and she'll go back to the free throw line. Well, she's been terrific in my mind. Right now she's playing for an MVP award. Lamla Umunazero. She's just such a terrific player. She actually had 7 points in their dominating victory yesterday. She converts the free throw. Again, giving this team so much confidence to play within the backcourt. The lightning speed, the good vision. Again, Equity Bank looking to break down this full court pressure. Well, has a bit of time and space in the mid-range, and that's a beautifully tucked away shot. Well, she's been their most stable player in the backcourt, helping break down the full court pressure. And anytime they can get some extra points from her, that's going to be crucial. That was Jemiah Omondi. She got her first 2 points. Great work by Equity Bank, forcing another turnover. Now they get this back. So with 35 seconds left, they can try to get another field goal. Oh, my apologies. The bucket was made by Michelle Fotzing. And Michelle Sokuju Fotzing wide open under the bucket. Oh, she's going to miss this one. It was way too close. Well, the defensive presence just making it a little bit difficult, I guess, but those kind of buckets you just cannot afford to miss. And now Destiny Philoxy, 13 points, dribbling this one down for the final shot. Calling for that ball screen from Mercy Wanyama. Philoxy kicks out. They go for another 3. That's not going to go. 2 seconds left. Got to go up with it. Wanyama gets the foul. She'll go to the free throw line. Mercy Wanyama. And Equity Bank is going to have to deal with 2 potential made free throws coming up by Mercy Wanyama. She has a chance to make this a 15-point ball game going into the halftime break. Well, Wanyama does have 6 points this evening. She's made both of her free throws already. Because yesterday she was 3 rebounds away from a double-double against Fox. She had 15 and 7. She also chipped in 2 assists, so you can just see what a great player she is. No problem on the first one for Mercy Wanyama. Makes them both. 15-point lead currently to REG basketball. And now we'll do the end of the first half with currently the Queens of Kigali, Rwanda lead. Well, basketball fans, this is the FIBA WBLA qualifiers. 19 teams looking to book their tickets for the 2025 FIBA Women's Basketball League Africa regular season. It's halftime. We're going to take a short break, so go get a drink. Go get something to eat, but don't go anywhere too long. We will be back momentarily. Welcome back, fans. It is the second half of this game here in the FIBA WBLA between Equity Bank of Kenya and REG Basketball of Kigali, Rwanda. Well, there's a 15-point lead currently here, too. The Queens of Kigali, they have been simply unstoppable, led by, of course, well, their top player in this game has been Destiny Falaxi with 13 points, followed up by Mercy Wanyama, who does have 8. Well, Betty Kananu of Equity Bank, she's leading the way for them. She has 11 points this evening, but the issue here is that there are too many turnovers. I mean, Betty Kananu does have 11 points, but she does have 7 turnovers. So they've got to take care of the basketball if they want to get back in this one. So Equity Bank just needs to try and make some runs in this game, build some momentum, some confidence. Going for 3. That one's going to be a little too off the mark. REG Bank wastes no time. What a transition. Unselfish basketball. Well, it was a great pass by Victoria Reynolds. And in the end, the 2 points counted as she does pick up the assist for that play. They're trying to deny the passes at all costs. But another foul's going to be called. This one is going to be against Christina King. 17-point lead to REG Basketball. Looking for that handoff. Goes in, draws a foul, so 2 free throws coming up for Equity Bank. We can see they're mercilessly trying to find ways to break down the defense. They've just got to hold in there if they want to maintain any form of staying in this game at the moment. First free throw has been missed. One's not going to drop either. Again, looking to push the momentum, the tempo of this game. There's another penetration. Another foul's been called, so 2 free throws, this time coming for Victoria Reynolds. Well, Reynolds does have 2 field goals so far this evening. She has made 2 out of 7 from the field. A chance to extend this to a 19-point lead and take her points tally a little further high. They've only missed 4 free throws this evening. They're currently 13 out of 17. They've really made it count from the charity stripe. Equity Bank have only taken 5. It's something they should try to do a better job of. I mean, they do a very good job of trying to get the ball in the paint and play that post play. But they should get to the charity stripe a lot more often. It's a good penetration. That's much better. That's what they've been missing. Just the post interior defense. REG Basketball may at times struggle. Well, 2 points was really tucked away by Elizabeth Akelo Okumu. That's her first 2 points of the game. Another mid-range. Okumu gets a rebound. Well, excuse me, no, that is Zakayo. She has 8 points this evening. 4 rebounds. It's going to go out of bounds, but Equity Bank will retain possession. Well, they get inside the key. She gets her own rebound. It's a 4-0 run now for Equity Bank. Cutting it back down to a 15-point ball game. Well, they've got to draw some inspiration from this 4-0 run. They've got to make this defensively a tough one for REG basketball. They've got to come up with a steal there. Too slow to react, but they do come up with the rebounds. Fighting for possession. Bank looking for some openings. Another post entry, a bit of a bump, and now it's a 6-0 run for the Queens of Kenya. That does cut it down to a 13-point deficit. Anytime they do get the ball inside the key, the shot percentage chart just goes a much higher percentage for them. What's another turnover, so Equity Bank will get this back. And again, they have a chance to build on this. A little bit of hope. And you can just see the top left corner, a beautiful sight, the wonderful fans from Kenya making the journey here to Zambia. Nice post entry, goes in, gets the and one. Well, Equity Bank all of a sudden on an 8-0 run as they've cut it down to an 11-point deficit. This is incredible. Well, the fortunes of this game could be changing. Timeout's going to be called. We'll be back in just under 1 minute. Well, free throws coming up here for Equity Bank. A chance to cut it down to a 10-point deficit. They have really risen from the ground here in the third quarter. But they get an offensive rebound. Pump fake steps through. Pantaleo now makes it a single-digit deficit. And indeed, it is a 10-0 run. Can they maintain a defensive presence? Nice penetration inside the key. And another miss. REG basketball choking under intense pressure. His Equity Bank, Pantaleo, right now has been terrific for this team. Well, they're unable to score on this play. A nice transition by REG basketball. That just silences the beautiful Kenyan basketball fans who've come in. They turn it right back over. Well, this could be a dagger. Three is up. Three is good. Queens of Kigali, Rwanda. Now they go on a 5-0 run. 14 points separated these two teams still. When they try to go in the paint, they turn it right back over. And now REG basketball, they have the numbers. Another kick out, another three, it's up. It's not going to go. Foul's going to be called. Well, Pantaleo currently on the ball. Trying to orchestrate things here in the half court. She does have 8 points this evening. It's currently 59 to Reg Basketball, 45 to Equity Bank. Nice entries, got to finish this one, but too strong and nobody following in for an offensive rebound. Now in the corner, they fire another three, and again, simply get your umbrellas out. It is raining three-pointers. The Queens have brought the rain from Kigali, Rwanda here to Tanzania. And they've extended this lead even further. 17 points of separation. Nice penetration and an even better finish. And that's a response that Equity Bank needed. As now we are under 4.5. There's a penetration. And there is the finish. Destiny Philoxy, 18 points tonight. She has been incredible. Oh, another turnover. Now it does take a deflection. It's going to go actually back to Equity Bank. Well, the leading scorers for Equity Bank, Valerie Zakayo does have 12 points. Followed up by Betty Kananu, number 11. And Judith Edward Pantaleo, she has 8 points. .405 left here in the third. Again, a nice finish. Now we'll just restore a little bit of confidence in Equity Bank. Another uncontested three, left wide open. It's not going to go. The rebound secured by Valerie Zakayo. Zakayo nearly near a double-double this evening as Equity Bank. Now they have numbers. 4-on-2. They turn it right back over, and that is disappointing. Christina King comes up with a steal. Trying to move the ball around the defense. Well, what a rejection. Goes out of bounds. Now, why did they leave that? They should have kept that alive. Well, it's going to be Reg Basketball on the baseline with 8 seconds left on the shot clock. Well, deep three goes flying, can't get it. Rebound secured by Equity Bank. Down by 12. Well, they have a wide open three. It's up, and it's good. Well, they haven't made many threes tonight, but all of a sudden, that three does cut it down again. What a big-time three-pointer. Hope is still there for the Queens of Kenya. But they leave Reg Bank wide open. That three's not going to go. Rebound secured. They almost turn it over to keep that alive. Their target before going to the fourth quarter. Get this down to single digits. Looks like a foul's going to be called against Reg Basketball. Well, timeout's going to be called. These two teams want to talk it over. Currently, it is a 12-point lead to Reg Basketball. 2:26 left here in the third. Equity Bank here down by 12. They've shown some of a comeback here in the third. They go for another three in the corner. It's a good look, but she's unable to knock it down. It's REG basketball again, showing that transition versatility. They now extend this to a 14-point ball game. Well, it's been great basketball here in the third. But the benefit for REG basketball is that they have the momentum. Another blocking foul. It's the physicality of the defense between these two teams. I mean, both teams, they just want to win. They don't want the participation award. They want to get to the 2025 FIBA WBLA. So free throws coming up here for Equity Bank. Currently the free throw line, Melissa Otieno, excuse me. Well, she's 2 out of 2 from the field. She now has 5 points. She can cut it down to 12. She does just that. Now we're under 2 minutes here in the third. But Equity Bank is going to get called for another foul. So there'll be 2 free throws coming up here for REG basketball. A little bit short on the first free throw. Currently the free throw line is Rosine Mikomyiza. Does have 5 points this evening. She looks to extend this to a 13-point lead. Missed them both. It's going to remain REG basketball possession deep on the sideline with 14 left on the shot clock. Nice backdoor play. No foul called. It's good defense. And here comes Equity Bank. The three didn't go for it. Nice crossover. Nice bump. Goes in. Doesn't get the and one. But 2 more free throws coming up for the Queens of Kenya. That was a great isolation move by Betsy Kananu, who does have 14 points. Kananu's been terrific tonight here for Equity Bank. She also has 2 rebounds and 3 assists, and she indeed is the leading scorer for Equity Bank. 1:25 to go. Doesn't get the free throw. And interesting enough, being top scorer, she's missed 2 free throws. She had the and one earlier here in the third quarter. Now she makes her first one tonight. It's an 11-point ball game. Another 3 goes flying here for REG basketball. It's way off the mark, and it goes out of bounds. And a chance here for Equity Bank to cut this down to single digits with 1:08 to go here in the third. Well, traveling violation. So a costly turnover. Not quite what they wanted. We've just got to remain composed here for this final 1:02. And every possession is definitely going to count for Equity Bank, as it will for REG basketball. Finishing the third quarter on a strong note is going to be imperative. Well, a blocking foul is going to be called, and I don't think Equity Bank agree with this decision. Well, the decision was that she wasn't in place, but it's very tough to see from this angle. So 2 free throws coming up here for REG basketball. Well, no free throws, actually. The foul was called on the ground. Well, 52 seconds left here. Another penetration down the middle. Now the foul's called, but no and one. So now 2 free throws here for REG basketball. The lead has been extended to 13 points, 48.7 seconds left. Equity Bank looking to salvage something. And there's a handoff, almost turning it over. 10 here on the shot clock, gotta get something. Down the middle, bit of contact, gets the and one. Well, what a big time play. Well, she now has a chance to make this a 10-point deficit with 22 seconds left here in the third. Well, what a nice move. And again, it's Betty Kananu. And she's 1 for 3 from the free throw line. She misses again. Another offensive rebound. Well, that's going to remain Equity Bank ball. Sideline ball, this will be inbounded by Melissa Otieno. Referee's just delayed game at the moment. Well, they get it inbounds. 12 seconds difference between game and shot clock. This can make it a single digits, but that's way off the mark. Rebound secured. Victoria Reynolds looking to push. Should go for the last shot, but they go for a quick three. It's up, no good. Goes out of bounds. Equity Bank will get this back. Well, that is the end of the third quarter. Basketball fans, this game, again, means no ends because you can see Equity Bank pushing to come back. We'll be returning in just under 2 minutes. Well, basketball fans, this is the FIBA WBLA qualifiers between the Queens of Kenya, Equity Bank, who trail this one by 11 points to the Queens of Rwanda. Well, again, to all of our Rwandan basketball fans, we'd like to give you a big shout out. So I have a message to all you. Muraho neza. Welcome, everybody. As at the moment, REG basketball lead this one by 11. Muraho neza. Well, looking to get this one back underway. REG basketball do have the momentum in this game. Only turn it over. Equity Bank come up with a steal. Again, looking to push. Some bucket now would definitely help them out. But they need some patience. No need to rush anything here. It's only an 11-point deficit. The foul has been drawn, so free throws coming up here for Equity Bank. Well, great job by Melissa Otieno. She will go to the free throw line. Oh no, it's a sideline baseline ball, so no free throws. But another turnover, and again, a costly one. Well, again, to all of our fans in Rwanda, Muraho neza. Ndaho, I'm doing well. Let's get this one. 11-point lead currently to REG Basket, the Queens of Kigali, Rwanda. Gonna go for a deep one from 19. Unable to secure the rebound, and here comes Equity Bank. Looking to push this. Another turnover. Now looking to push. Three is up, and again, no good. But dominating the rebounds on both ends of the floor. Well, they go pick and pop on the free throw line, and again, front iron. Now the offensive rebound, and that is good. Again, a nice way to finish the 2 points. Munamuke, good night. Well, here we go. Again, it's going to be another foul here against REG basketball. They do lead this one by 13. Well, you've got to make sure they just hold on. Don't want to give away too many fouls. Trying to push things in. Nice penetration. Well, good hands. And now REG basketball looking to push. Transition, bit of a bump, goes in. Another big offensive rebound. No. Equity Bank fighting for everything at the moment. Well, there is the rejection. Well, let me tell you something. Went in for the layup, and she said, Urakoze. Well, maybe she said, Umbabarida. Sorry, you're not welcome. Well, again, Equity Bank trying to get things going. Turning this one, well, again, a free open layup, and that will do their confidence. A lot of pride there. Looking for the ISO. Now looking for something here. Pulls up in the mid-range, and one more time, Murakoze. Thank you very much. Oh, this is perfection of Rwandan basketball demonstrated by the Queens of Kigali. Now goes baseline, can't get it. And here comes REG basketball, looking to push this one. Wide open, another three, and that's not going to go, but a big offensive rebound. You can see the game just slowing down the tempo here in the moment. Now inside the key, no foul called. Reynolds with a rebound. And look how quickly this team gets the ball up the floor. It just takes the time, bit of a bump, and she'll finish. Well, great job here by the Queens of Kigali. REG basketball. Nice transition, 2-on-1, another bump, and a foul has been called. So 2 free throws coming up for REG basketball. Well, again, to all of our fans from Rwanda, Muraho Uraho. It is very nice to meet you all. Mitwa Nde. Again, a very beautiful language. Nitwa Josh Betts. Waramutse. Muiriwe. Of course, to many late at night, Muramuke. Well, Matt Lampard just said in the live YouTube chat, wait for the real Queens, April. I like that. Again, this is the qualifications to the 2025 WBLA regular season. This started on the 15th of October. It will culminate on the 30th of November. So another three-pointer goes flying. That's not going to go. And it does go out of bounds. So REG basketball will get this one back. Well, another penetration, another foul. So 2 free throws coming up for REG basketball, and they're just getting inside the paint at all costs. Well, no free throws. It's actually going to be a baseline ball. They do have the momentum. Trying to get things going. Well, another deep three goes flying. That's not going to go. Possession will go back to Equity Bank. Well, another foul here. So Equity Bank, I mean, they do have 5:38, but if they're going to pull a comeback, they're going to have to go quick. So free throws coming up here now for Equity Bank, and a chance to chip into the deficit. Currently at the free throw line, Marian Wanjiku currently has 9 points this evening. Well, REG basketball looking to go for this dribble handout. Another penetration. This is good ball movement. It's going to finish this move, and it's going to culminate at 2 points, extending their lead even further. 16-point deficit. Equity Bank. Right now, they got to try to cut down the deficit. Points difference will matter. Good defense again. No foul called. And here comes REG basketball. Hesitation. Scrambling for everything at the moment. And there's a hesitation. Nowhere to go. Cross court. It's going to be a traveling violation. Again, you can see here REG basketball not taking the foot off the pedal. And again, another turnover here for Equity Bank. Well, they've had some very good passages of play tonight, the Queens of Kenya, but unfortunately with 4:36, you're down by 16. You can't afford to commit those turnovers. Another penetration of fadeaways up, and it's good again. Well, basketball fans in Rwanda, Witwanande, Nitwa, Victoria Reynolds. She is cooking with 16 points. She is just playing the game of games at the moment. Really booking everything. 4:10 to go, 18-point ball game. Well, Equity Bank at the moment struggling to get things going. As REG basketball look to extend this to a 20-plus game. Another deep three doesn't go. Another offensive rebound. That goes out of bounds. .350 to go here in the third quarter. Patience is going to be the key thing. No need to rush anything. They have the momentum. I think a foul is going to be called. Well, another deep three goes flying. And again, it's the same story. Offensive rebounds. Another three again. As Equity Bank look to push. High tempo and again. Tough finish going coast to coast. Points difference matter. So Equity Bank must play to the end, but another foul is going to be called. Well, it's been a terrific performance. So again, to all of our fans in Rwanda, Murakaza Neza, hello to all of you. Nishimiye Kuba Menya, and again, it's a pleasure to meet all of you. And it looks like indeed REG basketball will go 2-0 here in the FIBA WBLA qualifiers. It's a terrific performance tonight here from REG basketball. Well, you got to pick so many players who could be your most valuable player. Destiny Promise Philoxy has 18 points, but currently the free throw line. Lamla Umunezero, she has 6 points this evening, while Victoria Reynolds indeed is the second top scorer tonight. .317 left. Equity Bank trying to play right to the end. And they've got some terrific players. You got to give credit to Equity Bank. Of course, they have been led by Betty Kananu with 17. She's been a top talent for sure, but unfortunately, collectively, this team, too many turnovers tonight here for Equity Bank. 18 in total. course, Marianne Wanjiku also has 10 points, as well as Valerie Zakayo with 12. And Melissa Otieno's chipped in 8. But REG Basketball, you've got to give this team credit. They have simply been terrific. Well, nice move goes in. That is BEA. Beautiful play. But they just needed the consistency in those plays to try and make this a closer game. And a great response. In the end, the bank was open. The penetration initiated by Adile Totoro. She has 7 points this evening. Over 2:50 to go here in the fourth and final quarter. And the way it stands, it does look like REG Basketball is going to go 2-0 here in the FIBA WBLA qualifiers. 19 teams all competing, which started on the 15th of October and will finish on the 30th of November to decide who will compete in the 2025 FIBA Women's Basketball League Africa. The highest level of elite basketball here in the continent of beautiful Africa. Foul is going to be called off the ball. Final seconds going in. Can't finish it. Another offensive rebound. Another three goes up. Second time lucky potentially. And in the end, they get the drop. And that's the effort you've got to credit here for Equity Bank. They've never refused to compete in this game. And they've gone right to the end. Missed attempt here. Remember, points difference do count. So if you are Equity Bank, you want to just keep on playing, cut the deficit down, because when the group stage is finished here in the qualifiers, you got to make sure you've got a high seeding, and your points difference will be imperative. Puts up another float, and that's a nice move. Well, that cuts it down to 11 points. Final minute left. 1:03 exactly. Another turnover. Equity Bank again competing. Single digits. Nice finish. It's actually a 13-point deficit, excuse me. The score just hasn't quite updated. But give credit to Equity Bank and to those amazing, phenomenal, beautiful Kenyan basketball fans behind their bench. They've been standing and cheering all game long, and a nice finish. But the story of the game, indeed, is that time Henrietta Wimpue there getting her first 2 points. Oh, nice pass down low, the bullet pass. Final 20 seconds. I think they're just going to dribble this one down. They know with the big victory they had yesterday, along with this one today, they're potentially going to top the group here in the FIBA WBLA qualifiers. Well, basketball fans, again, a big urukoze to joining us here for this game. REG Basketball, they win 86-73 against Equity Bank. More games to come here in the WBLA qualifiers live here in beautiful Tanzania. This is the FIBA Women's Basketball League Africa qualifiers. Congratulations to all of the Rwandan basketball fans and to REG Basketball.